Hey internet, so this is week 3 of my trip to Europe/the UK, and I am finally filming the final week. If you've been following along on my travel plan with me, then this would be the last plan with me you've just seen. I finally am filming the third one. I've been filming like crazy today. So this, as you know, post-it note galore, is the next week that I want to film. It is my last week where I'm mostly just in London and then I'm heading home. So as you can see, I have a lot of things I hope to see whilst I'm there. Hopefully I can realize that and make it all happen. I'm actually going to be fast forwarding this particular plan with me. I have never really done a full fast forward plan with me before, so I thought I would try it out. But the other cheeky reason, I suppose, is that I've been filming plan with me's all day today, so I'm really starting to lose my voice and getting pretty tired. So I figured for this last one I would speed it up. It would also give me a lot of headspace to think about. Yeah, and then I'll probably summarize it at the end. So, exciting. Let's get into it. And I'm going to quickly run through everything I've done. I know it seems a little patchy, but I think that's just gonna have to be the way it is. I wish I had more London specific stickers because I think that would help dress this up a little bit more. So I don't know, I'm thinking of maybe bringing some sticker paper with me and then just sketching out with pen some of the landmarks I see and sticking that in. I think that would be really cute. So basically, London. First day, we're going to do all the touristy things. London Eye, London Bridge, Big Ben, Westminster Abbey, Buckingham Palace, Piccadilly Circus, Trafalgar Square. Just all the general stuff that a lot of tourists will see and stuff that makes London, London. So that's basically what I've reserved the first day for. The second day, we are visiting a couple of museums. The main one I want to see is the British Museum because I'm such a fan of science and natural history, that sort of thing. So definitely want to see that. I've put St. Paul's Cathedral down just because I've heard it's a beautiful cathedral and has really great acoustics, but I'm just not really sure how long the British Museum will take first, so that's kind of a maybe because I want to try and do that all before lunch. And I really want to try duck and waffles. That has come up a lot in a lot of the British beauty bloggers having spoken about that, so I definitely want to give that a shot if I can. And then after that, I want to see the Gherkin and the Shard, which are just really tall buildings. Because I feel like in any city, it kind of is a thing just to go to the tallest site just to see. Well, it is a thing for me. And then I want to go to, there's a sculpture, Girl and Dolphin, which I think is outside the aquarium. at night. I've seen amazing photos of that with the London Bridge in the background, and I desperately want to see if I can take a photo. Wednesday is kind of more touristy stuff with a little bit more shopping intertwined. As you can see, I try to put the shopping more towards the end of the trip so I'm not lugging around a whole bunch of stuff. But I want to see Madame Tussauds because this is the original Madame Tussauds. I went when I was very young and I just want to go back and see what it's like again. Hyde Park, and then just a couple places I want to see, very British specific shopping, Primark, Selfridges, John Lewis, you know, stuff that I'm just not going to get in Australia. And then I've kind of left the last full day we have Thursday pretty open. There's a lot of places I'd like to go in terms of shopping, but I also just want to leave it open in case any of these don't pan out or we find something else that once we're there that we want to see. That's what Thursday's kind of reserved for. And then Friday is kind of a pretty in the morning hectic day. Like we literally have to get up at about 4 or 5 a.m. to catch our flight because our flight leaves at 9:25, but there's a lot of like checking out and driving there and all that sort of stuff. So that flies all the way to Singapore, where we land at like 5 a.m. in the morning in Singapore, and then we lay over for about 1 to 2 hours, after which we catch a flight from Singapore back to Melbourne, and then we land back home at about 5 p.m, which is going to work out great. I always prefer to land in the evening after a flight that maybe takes 1 or 2 days, just because it means that if I'm tired I can go straight to sleep. I hate landing in the morning because if I'm tired I cannot sleep, and if I do then I've messed up my sleeping schedule completely. And then this last day is really just errand running, groceries, cleaning brushes, unpacking, just really boring stuff because literally Monday, the next day, it's back to work as usual. So I really hope you enjoy this plan with me. I have no idea how this is coming across. When I think about my travel plan with me, I think it's going to be amazing. Everything's going to sit well. It's going to be very cohesive. And then when I actually get to planning, I'm like, oh, it feels so disjointed. It doesn't look as pulled together as I wanted it to. But I think that's just the nature of it, and I think it actually will come together more as I actually go through this and add bits and pieces to it. So if you want to see what this looks like in its complete state, then I highly recommend you follow me on Instagram because I post all my spreads on there. Additionally, if you want to keep up with me on my trip, then follow me on Snapchat. I'll be posting lots of snaps there. I'm getting really into it. I love it. And that's about it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Celina reporting from London. Back to you, Internet.